hope you have a fantastic day.
Oh, I had to unmute it. Hello, chat. Had to do a bunch of stuff. Was running around, making dinner, doing other stuff, working on things. I realized I was a sweaty mess. I needed to take a shower. So we did that. Now I'm fresh. No, I fucking missed it, apparently. I went to click it. I missed it. More like inaccurate, Jake. Hello, hello, hello. We have all sorts of dingo stuff if you want it. We could continue with the hell making hell nervous, rather, which I guess is getting crazier. Cooking videos where Dave watches the lasagna video. Will he make it to the end? Who knows? And then also another one that we can add one of his gloopy pizzas to or something. I made shrimp etouffee. Big old boys. It was delicious. Yeah, it's been a minute. Oh. Guys. Immigration agents terrified of ICE backlash after shooting. Leaked documents show Border Patrol needs volunteers for Minneapolis surge. Do not stop. There are way more of us than there are of these literal Nazi hogs. Look at him. He's in a fucking Nazi outfit. Are you kidding me? This guy should be one of the many faces on the Nuremberg 2, that's for sure. Fucking Greg Bavino. Do I have to pay for this? In the wake of officers' killing of Renee Good, the Department of Homeland Security is rolling out Operation Metro Surge, flooding Minneapolis with hundreds of additional federal agents, only to realize it doesn't actually have the confidence to match the bravado. While Homeland Security Kristi Noem and others in the administration preen about justifying last week's shooting and trumpet their war on domestic terrorism, which is apparently van moms. Van moms are the #1 scary thing. We have to worry about that too. DHS is privately divided and hesitant about the latest deployments. According to documents leaked to me, which is Ken Klippenstein, not only is the department seeking volunteers for the apparent unpopular mission, it is urging its agents to maintain a low profile and comply with the use of force policies. Be mindful of OPSEC. Do not wear your uniform or any piece of your uniform when entering or exiting your hell. Your hotel, not hell. Although it is a hell they're making. Go plainclothes and then change elsewhere. Cool. Do not display any Border Patrol or law enforcement insignia on your belongings. Do not divulge meeting, staging, or operation locations. Do not divulge anything related to operations. Be mindful of what you post on social media. Turn off your location settings and set page to private. Always employ situational awareness. These guys don't have self-awareness. How could they employ situational awareness? These fucking hogs, dude. On Friday, DHS sought volunteers to deploy Minneapolis, in part due to opposition within the ranks, according to Border Patrol agents and other Homeland Security workers who have reached out to me. Please begin canvassing your personnel for volunteers, a memo sent by Border Patrol's acting assistant, Chief Joshua Andrew Post, on Friday. The memo outlines a request for 300 additional personnel, 200 Border Patrol agents, BPAs, and 100 processing coordinators, BPPCs, to be funneled into Operation Metro Surge by Sunday, January 11th. Oh, it looks as though there were surges. Also, ICE hasn't had a single confrontation with armed targets, have they? There's been a couple situations where, well, they're not publicizing the events where they have had casualties, but it's not been zero. They just keep doing is not politicizing it because they don't want people to be like, look, they can die. And then also they don't want people to like mobilize around that and protect the people. So they're claiming that there's a pair of people they claim to be big problems. Like, and they said they were like trans and stuff or sex workers. Hey, this is becoming a recurring issue. I think everyone on stream is realizing this is becoming a recurring issue. There's nothing that I'm going to do for you. You've learned that I start talking and then stuff happens. Nothing's happening. I'm not doing it. I just went out with him. He's been fed. He needs nothing. He is but a boy. He is but a boy. A Border Patrol agent familiar with the discussion said the volunteer push reflects real unease in the ranks about the Good shooting in Minneapolis and the related surge. We do have personnel, but some just don't want to go, the agent told me. Asked about the hunt for volunteers, DHS and Customs and Border Protection did not respond to my request for comment. No way. There might be some immature knuckleheads who think they are out there trying to capture Nicolas Maduro, but most field officers see a clear need for de-escalation. Okay. A high-level career official at Homeland Security headquarters in Washington told me they have to say this. You couldn't possibly say anything else if you're trying to get away with it. Not a chance. Denver is currently proposing banning all law enforcement from wearing masks. If the council proposal is passed, DPD can arrest the Gestapo for wearing masks. They should do so. I believe also, was it Boston PD? Am I wrong? You're very cute. You have now received your butt pat. Go on. Get your mom. You don't need nothing from me. Go on. I was nice to you. No, we're headed out. I'm stopping this. I'm stopping this right this instant. This is over. It's It's over now. No more Darwin tonight. All right. Within hours of the shooting, there's a genuine fear that indeed ICE's heavy-handedness and the rhetoric from Washington is more creating a condition where the officers' lives are in danger rather than the other way around. Dare I say, good. Dare I say, good. It should never be the case that the government is comfortable or feels safe, any member of the government, they should never feel safe committing violence against anybody at all, let alone citizens. Insane stuff. Within hours of the shooting, Nome held a press conference declaring Renee Good had carried out an act of domestic terrorism when an attempt. Here's my new policy. I think the death penalty should be reserved only for members of the government. No citizen, no private citizen can ever face the death penalty. None. Ban it. Except for government officials who commit capital crimes. The responsibility is supposed to be higher. It just is. It should be fucking the last thing. The greatest check the American people could have on the military, who is the violent wing, is the death penalty. Being a civil servant. The Republicans just kill people with that? Well, right now they're doing it to citizens instead of as well as government. I mean, it doesn't. I think it should be reserved for them. It should be something held over them. There's a video, and she just lied. The Border Patrol agent said of Nome's characterization of the incident. Even the Border Patrol agent. The senior DHS official adds that an increasing number of Homeland Security workers are concerned about the public backlash, as they ought to be. The claim is that the recruiting is up, but there is also dread that the gung-ho types that ICE and the Border Patrol are bringing in have a propensity towards confrontation and even violence. No way! I can't believe that. What? Are you telling me that a group of people that you've created through exclusive use of racist rhetoric would be weaponized without overview or without like supervision by the fascist that runs the country right now? I cannot fucking believe it. That they would be excited to wield power over people after they so impotently have spent their lives angry on the internet. Can you believe that they would do that? Today, Border Patrol Tactical Commander Greg Bavino, the Nazi at the top of this that was wearing the trench coat, circulated a legal refresher for agents in the field, including on the use of force, not a move that screams certainty about their conduct. And the department has sent memos to volunteer from Minneapolis warning about their operational security, covering everything from removing any signs of law enforcement affiliation when they are around their hotels to turning off locations. We looked at this. The guidance also reminds agents that things like profanity, insults, and rude gestures directed at them are not illegal, though incitement is. Incitement would have to be, so you cannot say, come on, do it then. You really shouldn't do that. Then they can be like, I was incited to do so, right? What you can say is, fuck you, cuck. You little bitch. Fuck you, bitch. And you can repeat those things. Use of force is a seizure of a person. If an officer or agent applies force to a subject or the subject yields to the officer or agent show of force, as a seizure, the Fourth Amendment requires the use of force is reasonable, necessary to carry out LE duties, reasonable amount of force in light of totality of circumstances, imminent threat to safety, severity of the crime, activity resisting or evading. See, actively resisting or evading is so ridiculous. It should be legal to evade capture. I'm not joking. It's so normal. Like, what do you mean? You say, oh, the guy we're trying to capture of crime is trying not to be captured? Shut up. What a cucked position. Dude, I had a libertarian today being like, I respect people with a bat. Like, shut the fuck up. You are not a libertarian, brother. You are a cuck. You wish to be dominated by a man, a high school dropout, a deadbeat dad, a boomer, simply because he wears a badge. It's cuckery. You're weak. You do not have to be this way. You can be a man again. Did you know that you do not have to be a cuck to these people? Passive resistance alone is not a violation. Noncompliance or refusal to cooperate with officers' commands, disobeying commands without fighting back, taking photographs or videotaping an officer's operation. So this is not a violation. So these things. Protected activity. First Amendment protects freedom of religion, speech, press, right to assembly, and petition government. Not protected. Incitement, fighting words. So don't say, come fight me then. Fuck you, I'm going to attack you. Do not say that. Incites imminent violence or lawlessness. Same shit, basically, except usually this involves acts, like throwing a brick or something. Threats of imminent violence against an officer, same shit. So you could do everything up to telling, like encouraging violence between two parties, which they also can't fucking do, but they do anyway. They love being stepped on. Now, obviously, this shit is so fucking loose, and they are really, I mean, they're considering noncompliance incitement, essentially, and speech or expression or nonverbal communication, for photos, peaceful protests, leaflets. Like fighting words is so loose, by the way, fighting words. So if I say, hey, your mom doesn't fucking love you, and that triggers you, and you consider that fighting words, are you fucking, does this say that you can just do it? Super dumb. I would consider incitement the same thing. I don't know why they would loosen up the language except to allow their officers to continue to smash the rights of American citizens. And not just that, anyone. Human beings. It sounds like they're entering a war zone, says senior intelligence official who has been involved in discussions about calming the waters around ICE deployments. Telling a bunch of 20-somethings to prepare for war and terrorism creates the very condition officials are cautioning about. Right. But that's the play. So what the right wing does, and what these cucks do not understand, like if you consider yourself a libertarian, a MAGA guy, a Republican, a Christian nationalist, a groiper, you just don't have any fucking handle of what the situation is. The reality is they are setting up a situation to put people in a pressure cooker like Israel, exactly like Israel. If you're a big time anti-Semitic guy, you should not be in favor of the tactics here. They are literally Israeli. The IDF does the same thing to Palestinians all the time, and you should be opposed to their genocide in the same way.
I hope you
Cupcake Chaos, Prime, and thank you.
Day.
This puts people in a pressure cooker and invites people to violate this thing, fighting words and incitement, out of necessity for their freedoms, right? Out of necessity to live their lives free of oppression, they will, of course, they will fight the fucking oppression. And so, in doing that, the Trump administration, through ICE, is trying to create a situation where they can say, oh, look, we are justified in force. We're going to do even worse shit now. We're going to martial law. We're going to restrict freedoms. You're going to see them try to cordon off entire cities like they're doing with Minneapolis, which is, of course, going to fail. But they're going to try, which will cause violence. Like, you just don't have what it takes to do the thing you're pretending to do. The Border Patrol agent said that while a significant minority of his colleagues agree with him, they are not comfortable speaking out given the political climate. The agents also warned that the voluntary deployments, despite being symptomatic of splits within the agency, could further inflame the situation in Minneapolis. Of course they're going to. Key word is on a voluntary basis, said Border Patrol. If no experienced senior agent steps up, they send the new guy straight out of the academy. Not a good idea. This is the same thing they do in Israel. This is not a joke. They take inexperienced 18-year-old conscripts into the IDF and they set them on the front lines of very tense situations where they're just randomly fucking with Palestinians trying to get through a border check trying to go to their job or their home and trying to get medication or meet an appointment, and they're being held up by fucking 19-year-olds who have been told an arbitrary schedule on when to let people through or when not to let them through, just to fuck with and rise tensions and frustrations in that community. It's literally in their playbook. This is the same fucking thing. You're going to start to see checkpoints in America. They already have set them up sort of on the highways, and they're saying, hey, you have to show me your fucking papers. To American citizens. Show me your fucking papers. Prove you're an American citizen. Show me your ID. Insane. Absolutely disgusting. He continued, in a nutshell, it's us versus them on steroids, and I think some Border Patrol agents are more willing to use force and not feel restrained when you got DHS leadership lying to cover for them. For example, Kristi Noem lying her ass off on what happened is like saying to a federal agent on the ground, go ahead and do whatever you have to do. We got your back. We'll find a way to justify it. And that's literally what's happening. Obviously. Clearly. If you bark like a dog for ICE and the president, if he goes, go do this thing, and you go, oof, oof, yes, sir, and you wag your little tail and you walk over, you're a fucking submissive loser. I want you to know that. And if you think you're not, I would like to dog walk you on stream anytime. I'm live Monday through Friday nights, and I'd be happy to fucking talk. Because you need to be brought out of your cuckery one way or the other. The easy way is to admit it. The hard way is to live it through to its conclusion. Which is pathetic. Step on me. Please. Please, I'm but a snake. I'm but a little yellow snake, please. A yellow-bellied one. Hello, chat. Subscribe immediately. We have for you Dingo if you want it. Thrice Fulton tier 3.
What the hell is a big figwa?
A big figwa. If you see a pig in the streets, remember to tell him to suck a big figwa. That's true. It's really the best. It's praxis. Look at so many unclobbered. Sperm bank. It's so.
What's wrong with Canadian bacon?
The what is wrong with line of biddies? The special one. Sperm! Fuck yeah, Jason. You have a person or did you do it yourself? Melfi needs one. So does Jasa. Harmony needs one. Ivana be spanked. Daddy Baja needs one. Many an uncobbed. Bussicles, that's right. Fine motor skills. I really strongly suggest the tumbler sharpener. You don't need that many
I hope
skills.
you have a fantastic day.
Emmy Liz, Primin! Like hone it in between uses and then use your situation. Every few months. Chat? The tumbler sharpener, yeah, it fucks. Laser Sex Panther, it is what? Thank you so much, Emmy. It's very close. I have a freshened should we start a hypey. I have a fresh guy right here. Making a knife sharpening video for you heathens. Do that. That's fine. I have a whetstone as well. I have a hard time keeping the exact right angle.
Socialism works.
I prefer the precision of something that's holding it for me. SMG Hottie, give one to Laser Sex Panther. It worked!
Yes, socialism works. Yes, socialism works.
Ghost Dad.
Yes,
Anonymous.
socialism works.
Gifter. Give one to Awkward
Yes,
Anarchist.
socialism
Crystal Hazer.
works.
Poonages. Fearix. Consume
Yes,
Shrooms. Chat.
socialism works.
We are already level 3, guys. Because Thrace hit the tier 3er. We got a bomb. Look at that.
Yes, socialism
It rockets.
works.
It rockets immediately. My A2 Fable got some gunk on my table.
I hope you guys have a fantastic day.
Yes, socialism works.
That's good. Artistic Simplicity, 60 months. Quebeca.
Yes, socialism works.
Give one to Baby. SMG Hottie. Give one to Jason Proxy. Useless Legs of 5Bs. Give one to Corey Lane. Suzanne Official. Cat Plinth. Netrunner. Naranye.
Yes, socialism works.
Artistic Simplicity. Give one to Kiyu. Is drifting. This is going very fast. Consume Shrooms. Welcome, dude. Welcome. Holy shit. Trying to clean.
But I mean,
Just
yeah,
a little.
like, yeah, yeah, he coerced me into sucking him off.
Thanks, Mr. Risk.
But I mean, yeah, like, yeah, yeah, he coerced me into sucking him off.
My God. Golly, chat. Thank you, Popatos.
Yes, socialism works.
I hope you guys have a fantastic day.
Death Dog! Give one to yourself. 25 months total. Thank you. Appreciate it. There we go. What level are we even at? 5? Holy shit. That was fast as fuck, guys. Well, you know how to do it. If you want the dingus, it's available. A completed 6. We're right there. Completed 6 will do it. It's just now the best part of the song. We're level 5. It could happen, dude. Orange Penguin, 45 months! Thank you.
I hope you guys have a fantastic day.
Yes, socialism works.
So Jihadi, give one to Duddy Baja, thank you. Subscribe! Greg Bavino chillin' Millins. Greg Bavino. He's the ice. He's the face of ice right now. Bovine. Oh. True. Yeah, we haven't even done Gloop yet because I accidentally was on my bullshit first. I literally was just clicking around and had to read that. Content before Gloop this time. We could unlock Dingo right away. 7 of them will get us into the Dingo zone. We smash right into this. We just went so quickly. Well, chat. Way shinier than you followed. Welcome. Is this a second account or yes? Yes, it is. Did you lose the other one? The steam. We have 50 seconds. We need 7 of them. Or a couple of them and a 21 butt salute. I made a joke. Okay, I see. I see.
I'll take human breast milk on my Cheerios.
Where'd you do that at? Jeez. An anonymous gifter!
Socialism works.
It's Ghost Dad!
Yeah, socialism
with a 10
works.
piece. Give one to bite ass.
Socialism works.
Silly Core, Mobius.
Socialism
Ditch
works.
Kitch. Kryptonico. Kryptonico.
Socialism works.
Way shinier than you. You got one immediately.
Socialism works.
William the Wizard,
Yes.
Shrub Girl,
Socialism
Sweet Baby
works.
Alaska. Calm like a Tom.
Yes. Socialism works.
SMG Hottie, give one to Dutch McGraw.
Socialism works. Yes. Socialism works.
Chat, we're only a 10 piece away.
Socialism works.
That's a bingo.
Sweet Palestine. Well, Bimboey, it looks like you've already been gifted a sub. Thanks. Let's fucking go, dude. Mr. Whiskers needs one. No, he doesn't. He's given one. Chat, we're a 10 piece away. Never mind. I read that wrong. That's your moderator's sword. Wrong account, thank God. Hell yeah. Best part of the song, dude. Smoke them if you got them, brah. 10 piece for Dingus. You almost locked it in right away, Chad.
Tucker Carlson said I'm a weird gay kid in the basement.
Every time I see these two together, I think of this clip. Amazing. The State of Israel followed. I doubt it. Meant this account? Oh my god. Fuck off. I meant this account, dude. Fucking Bimboey out here. State of Israel. Good fucking lord.
Yes, socialism works.
Call me anti-Semitic, but I don't think that account has the right to exist. SMG Hottie, give one to Dan's Game IRL. 8 away. I snoozed all my schnozzes. That's all I got, man. If you don't have a subscription by the time this hype train ends, you're gonna see an ad. I can do nothing to stop it. Thanks, Agent Wayne. Welcome, man. I see that you have been, you've made your account today to watch this.
It's getting late and you wanna drive it home. Nothing here to see. A few young bucks looking for an easy stay. Whiskers on chins.
Chat, 1 minute.
Lights in, gold shining. A diamond in smile.
It's the same as their Instagram. Oh my god.
Yes,
Quebeca,
socialism
give
works.
one to Agent Wayne, who is not a Fed.
When you need
Do not say that Agent Wayne is a Fed. 7 away from logging in Dingo, dude.
experience, there is no
They could happen, man.
The satisfaction with someone so confident.
It could happen. We're very close.
When the morning sun rose across his face, it looks like apple
Araxan Silverblood is the hero we've all been waiting for.
He always turned you on.
Hooray!
A 10-piece, 2 sausage with a Dios Blazy K-Long TV, Digital Dog, Lock Winston, Maudlin, Armor and Quills, Niwatori Streams, Pokagurumi, and Fitty. Let's go, dude. Thank you. Artistic Simplicity. Nice. James Bond fan. Let's go.
Mr. Experience, there is no questioning the satisfaction. Someone so confident, Mr. Experience. When you need the one who will deliver it, you know you've got to call Mr. Experience. There is no questioning the satisfaction with someone so confident, Mr. Experience.
All right, man. We got Dingo locked in. This level 7 is for Corn Suit. And also, if you want it, building your way towards a double dingo. A ridiculous feat. The first dingo is a half hour.
Mr. Experience, he will deliver it. Mr. Experience,
Can you believe that I have all day run into cowardly right-wingers incapable of defending their positions face to face with another adult? Isn't that fucking nuts? I can't believe it. All day I've been offering them, hey man, if you have this opinion,
Yes, socialism works.
I'd be happy to chat. LaCroix boy, give one to the state of Israel. Write that down. Don't forget that when the documents come out about LaCroix boy. There it is. Hopefully that isn't against BDS. When Nuremberg 2 happens, dude, you'll be on the fucking paper trail. Okay? Complicit. Complicit, dude. Alright. Chat, thank you very much for Quality Hype Train. We've done the damn thing. It looks as though chat does not wish to build towards the double dingo, and I don't blame you. I started late. I get it. I get it. So, if you see any uncobbed in chat and you want to cover them so they don't have an ad in 5 minutes, I guess let's do that. You don't need to give one to the state of Israel, though. LaCroix boy covered that. Your top 3 are Araxan Silverblood, Useless Legs, and SMG Hottie. And also, Ghost Death. Somewhere. Out there. In the ether. Nemredic needs one. Oh no. Arnar. Certainly grateful.
They can't tell a lie. Admiring looks, they're the ultimate prize.
Did you know the state of Israel has been owed that subscription for 2,000 years? According to ancient documents. It's crazy. Glad they got it. Who knows what would have happened if they didn't?
It's not my style, 'cause I'm the kind of guy that likes to last a while. Hating the showers, it's not my
Two-sub solution.
There's too much meat beneath the
Foretold in the book of Justin TV. Wow. That's before my fucking time. Wow. Justin TV. Good God. Alright.
Healthy body, healthy mind. Being a physical all the time.
when the only thing that people knew Destiny for was playing RTSs. Alright, chat. We'll be doing this one right here.
I hope you guys.
I guess he's wearing the wizard outfit, and he's gonna watch me make the lasagna to whatever extent he's capable of finishing it. That'd be amazing. Spongy Lord, thank you for the 40 months. Chat, your top 3 corn whales are Araxan, Silverblood, Useless Legs, and SMG Hottie. Let me know what lampies you'd like to see. Thank you very much.
Come on, baby. I know you want to win. Let's work out.
He's gonna have to watch me competently make a homemade lasagna, and what's he gonna have to say about it? God damn it. No! Don't laugh at the Hooded Wizard version. He's pondering. It is the best part. We'll listen to the end of working out.
So,
You guys earned it.
you free
I
for
earned
some
it.
badminton later on?
This one is good? Hell yeah.
Squash. Get your
Hell
legs.
yeah. Oh, I remember this Dave stream. Oh, well, okay. Go ahead and click cope.
Yoga.
Well, we'll see what the card is in a little bit. Bisexual lamp for Araxan Silverblood. Thank you.
Yeah. How it would work.
If you're getting an ad, it's happening soon, so sorry. You have one more chance. One more chance.
I'm sure we can get
To
lots
make
of
it right. No, but pan lamp. Okay, fine.
Maybe take
We'll
a
do
nice
the pan
ride
lamp.
to the countryside. Spread
Fine.
out a picnic blanket. You know. Maybe you want to get higher. Some rock climbing. Oh, baby, if you want to go down, there's always absolutely.
And whatever Useless Legs want. I might have missed it. I don't know.
Maybe long distance running.
Put this up for now. Let's see what happens.
That it builds
Uh,
up endurance.
I don't want ads. Oh no!
All I want to do.
He dared me to make this, but I had already made it. Amazing. Loki Fox! Sneeze on! Alright. Thank you, Donnie, for the good shit. I think this is... What time is it? It's already late. So I want to... Let's do a quick one. Let's do a quick trash. This is not trash. Poonish has just shared it with me. We'll do a actually... Okay, do I want to... Okay, gloop or trash, chat? I'm just going to take the temperature of the room. We just did we did an article of trash. Do you guys want to watch God Healed Her Memory Loss on my live stream, or do you guys want to watch a couple gloops? Gloop, trash, gloop, trash, gloop, 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 gloop. All right, gloop does not count for bingo, though, but it's just for fun. All right, it's gloop. It's obviously gloop. Everyone wants gloop. Okay. We're going to watch 2 dips. That's all. That's what's going to happen. You're going to watch him make 2 dips in a row, and wouldn't you know it, they both start with cream cheese in a bowl. It's also the same shirt, but it looks like different days because there's different shit on the table. So that's good. Which one came out first? 5 days ago? 10 days ago? Okay, so a recurring 5-day rotation of dip. Every 5 days, you must have more dip, or else you cannot maintain this physique. Smart. He's using his fucking KitchenAid to make cream cheese dip, which is not something I would do. Just leave your shit out at room temperature for a while and stir it together. It's dip.
Welcome to Dave's Show.
There's no need to clean this shit.
But
But whatever.
Every Sunday, Monday, Wednesday,
Glue
and
proof fuck.
Friday at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Smoke, check it out.
Don't forget to
Even
like,
though we don't need
share,
to.
and subscribe, as most of you are not subscribed.
The more dishes you create, the more professional you are. Look, it's hard. We make enough dishes already. I made etouffee today. It was a lot of dishes. I made my own shrimp stock. I got big old prawns like this big. They were actually on sale. They were cheaper than the small ones, but I wanted big ones anyway. They were a good price though. It's like $14 or some shit. No problem. And I thawed them out, and I took the shells off. I grabbed like the end of an onion. I grabbed a little celery bottoms. What else did I put in there? No carrot. Oh, I even put a little pepper, which is not normal, but I was making a etouffee specifically, so I thought it would be fine. It wasn't good enough to cook, but it was fine to boil. And Dave was conceived at shrimp stock. Dude, I wish. And I put the shrimp shells in there, and I let them toast in butter for a while. And then I added a bay leaf, and then I put water in there and made a shrimp stock. Brought that down. And then I went on to make, of course, a Trinity mirepoix, dark roux, and then I did that all by hand, and then used the shrimp stock to make the etouffee gravy, essentially. And then a little hot sauce. Oh, I made rice as well with old chicken stock that I had. It was delish. I didn't take any pictures, though. I have no proof except for my tumby and the bowl over there, but there's nothing in it because I ate it all. And I don't care.
And don't forget to click the bell notification. Anytime I go live, you'll be notified, and you can watch me make fun or critique other cooking videos. All right, today we have Alabama firecracker dip. It's real easy to do.
Firecracker.
So, in a bowl, as you can see, I've got 1.5 cups of sour cream.
Little bag cheese action.
And then I'm best guessing about 6 ounces of shredded cheddar cheese.
I actually don't care if you use bag cheese for a dip. It's whatever. I mean, it's a less egregious. The best thing to use for bag cheese for is just to sprinkle on something. Okay? It's never going to be ideal. It's just going to be what you got. And that's okay. We buy bag cheese sometimes. Specifically for white people tacos, which I still hold dear to my heart, no matter how woke I get. And things like taco salad or shitty nachos, like that you put in the oven or the microwave. I don't really think we use it for other stuff. I'm trying to think. Maybe a shitty quesadilla, like a really gringo tacos. Tacos gringos, actually. If you call them gringo tacos, I think you're a gringo. Very flatly like that. Like I just pronounced it. Gringo. Not gringo. Gringo tacos. Tacos gringos. But if you find them, if you get tacos gringos, usually they'll be like corn tortillas that are fried that way and even better than regular. But that's at least my local places. I do order them sometimes though, because it's nice to see like, ooh, what do they think? What do they think of my culture? And usually there's not enough flavor, sir. So we added more. Mexican food is delightful in every way. I love everything they make. I think I have such a respect for it too. It's so close to like, it's somewhere between Japanese culture and India's culture of like cooking, from like a method standpoint and freshness of ingredient standpoint. And then it's all like open flame, stuff, which is interesting. But there's ceviche, there's fucking, there's complex like mortar and pestle, like a mole is essentially a curry. It's crazy. I mean, it's a diverse and really, I think because it's like so commercialized, it's and the racist American mindset towards it. It's seeing its beauty nowadays, like modernly with modern moving, like chefs and stuff. But I think in the everyday American's life, unless they have access to hopefully a good quality Mexican place, they probably don't know, because it's just so fucking, it's like rock and roll. It's just been taken and made white. What a shame. Not to be on our bullshit during the gloop section, but I mean, I feel like white people gotta appreciate other folks. I know that's not very insightful, Jake, to the group of fucking leftists. But man, we just really flatten everything into like a we'll use the metaphor, like a pasty beige fucking substance. We really do not like colorful, bright, different things in our culture. And when it gets too much so, we get upsetty. It's so weird. Unless we can capitalize on it and sort of absorb it and make it more beige. It's so we. I don't know why we feel so like compelled. I don't know why. There's like a well, that's just not how it's supposed to be. I don't know. I don't even know how they justify it. And not just food, like everything. Music, fucking everything. But like punk though? I'm not saying, well, yeah, but like punk is like a rejection of that, right? Punk is a white subculture of rejection of white subculture. And in doing so can only do it whitely, right? So it's interesting. I love that kind of shit. I listen to a lot of British punk and fucking jazz and stuff now, and it's so like that. It's very white and very in our own way, but it's a pushback against the whiteness, the caucasity, if you will. It's fascinating. I really like it. I love humanity. We're fascinating creatures, and I wish we could do better than we do. But until we depose the fascists, it's just not going to happen. We're just not going to do better than we can. We're gonna do exactly as bad as we've always done, and just incrementally sort of move towards what they sell you as progress, but is really just a different kind of subjugation, you know? Oh, dude, that sounds wonderful. I do my best. I learned from some abuelas, and we have a pretty robust Mexican culture in our town, but you know, it's never quite as good. I do fucking love it though. Make fucking tamales. Oh.
It's a real easy dip to do. Does have a spicy kick to
Skirt
it.
steak.
Perfect for, again,
I forgot we were watching Dave's dip fucking video.
potluck or, football Sunday.
Sad. It was just sort of on as a screensaver.
Then you want
Is that a ranch packet? I can't fucking deal with this. This is. As a white, you're making me look fucking bad, brother. I need you to ship shape. We need to get this fucking in order. Okay? No ranch packets. If you stop with the ranch packets, all of you.
Add 1 pack of ranch seasoning mix or ranch dressing. Up to you.
Just learn how to make it yourself and then do that, and you're going to be like, "Wow, this is so much better."
And then we need
and some mayo. You need it. Come on. How much would Dave be able to get through if he wasn't allowed mayo? Like, do you think he'd be able to make anything if he wasn't allowed mayo? If you took mayo and cheese out of his diet, what would happen? He'd trim down. But what would happen, though? What would he even make? He'd starve. I actually don't think he could eat just those 2 things. Look, I like cheese and I like mayo. We've mentioned my whiteness a few times now. I'll reiterate. I like mayo. I make it myself. I buy it. I like it. I couldn't possibly go through it this fast.
about a half a cup of
About
mayonnaise.
a half a cup, because as you see, he leaves most of it in the fucking thing.
And
About a half a cup.
we'll need about a half a cup
Yeah.
of mayonnaise.
Some got out of the bowl too. It's fine. It doesn't matter. It's
Then we're
just a
going to
dip.
add
Just
a
a dip.
teaspoon of chipotle powder.
Sweet. We don't have to learn how to spell or talk in this white culture. Everybody else has to speak American, but I don't got to do it good. Okay? You got to speak American and pass a civics test, but I ain't gotta. Can't tell me.
Then we need about a half a teaspoon of garlic powder, along with, of course, salt and pepper.
Raisins when? He will not put raisins in this. He'll put, in fact, he'll put nothing that bold, flavorful, interesting in anything like this. He wouldn't try to seek a balance whatsoever. There's a world where you could, like, do some, like, I wouldn't use raisins, but something sweet and small, probably like a pickled pepper or something, like diced up in this, that would be good. Like could be tasty. Add some acidity, add some brightness, push back against this fucking fat bomb thing he's doing, and any of the spice he puts in. Although it's gonna be killed by the cream and the cheese.
Then we want a 1/4 teaspoon of
Raisins would be Filipino, but then they'd be like hydrated in something probably. He'd be using fresh herbs.
cayenne pepper. Now, if you can't find chipotle powder, just add that teaspoon of chipotle powder and make it a teaspoon and a 1/4 of cayenne pepper. Cayenne pepper is an easy.
Fresh jalapenos. That's classic with a cream cheese thing. I don't really fuck with that. I'd prefer pickled jalapeno or just like a sort of diced up and like lightly pickled.
Easy substitute. Then we want a 1/4 teaspoon of paprika.
Freshies are harsh to me.
Then put the paddle attachment on, and then stir this around till everything is mixed together. 1 to 2 minutes. And like I said, this is another recipe great to get
Smack it.
kids involved with, because
Get the kids involved.
this is pretty much it. There's
How come every single thing he makes is something that he thinks children could throw together?
actually no cooking.
Oh.
If you do need to scrape down the sides for whatever reason, just grab a rubber spatula and use that to scrape them down. I think I had to do it once. Okay, as you can see here, I put it in about a medium.
I like fresh jalapenos sometimes, but like, in like a banh mi or something. I just find like jalapenos are like kind of like habaneros, where the heat can be up or down for both of those, but like, well, habanero is usually pretty hot, but the flavor is so like front of mouth that I try not to usually eat them without cutting it, I guess, a little bit. Especially habaneros, very floral.
Serving bowl, and I sprinkled
don't like.
some
Some
red
people do.
pepper flakes over the top of it. And then you want to let this chill out in the fridge for at least an hour before you use
Beige
it,
will
or
prevail.
up to 24 hours.
The camera cannot focus.
All right.
It's unfocusing.
Let's skip ahead in time
actually,
an hour.
Please do.
Okay, time to test
Why is it always beige?
this out with the world's greatest cracker, Triscuits.
I like Triscuits too. I don't know are they the world's greatest though? Can I not like also a Ritz for different reasons? I think I would put them roughly equally. A wheat thin for different reasons. No, I can't. I'm sorry. Dude, what about those flip sides? The ones that's like half pretzel and half buttery like townhouse? Those are fucking good. And I like those more alone than I like any of these. Although I do like I love a Triscuit. I do. I think they're just all S tier. The model doesn't have focus, he says. The camera doesn't have focus, then he got ripped off or something? Like what? My camera doesn't focus? Okay. Then you're a fool, I suppose. Buy a better camera anyway. I guarantee you it has some form of focus, though. It's got to have an autofocus. That'd be shocking. I can see it working in reverse.
And give this a little dip, and this dip is absolutely...
He actually tried something, but he didn't show himself doing it. But I got to see the consistency of it. It's the beige gloop I thought it was, but I got to see the consistency. I got to see you interact with it. That's a lovely step forward. Now if we could just see your fucking face while you ate it. If only you were saying something and telling a story from start to finish. Dave, don't you fancy yourself a writer? What if you told a story about why you chose to make this dip, what you're doing in your life, just nothing. What's on your mind? A little story about a nice wholesome story about Alabama firecracker dip and why you like it, and then tell us the notes of it and what it's like. Is it creamy? Is it cheesy? Is it beigey? What do you like about it? Why is it tasty? Can you imagine if we started at such a baseline and then we moved on to even better? Better things? Fuck you, I'm angry. Okay.
Absolutely delicious.
Absolutely.
All right. So that's Alabama
I can't see
firecracker
it.
dip. Done.
Done! Alright, I'm not gonna watch the taco dip, actually. I'm not gonna. Taco dip, consider it fucking out of here. Okay? Get rid of it. Well, would you look at that, chat? You're dipping out. Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. Hello, hello, hello. Harley Quinn needs one. Alright, I'm trying to see something. Trying to see something. You're trying to make cooking videos, but I'm very good at a lot of things, but I'm a damn good cook. Well, fuck yeah, dude. That'd be great. Alright. Alright, chat. It's bingo time. Guess we'll go here. Chazzy Shaz, welcome. Everything's so bad. Things have been way worse. Definitely. This is Dave watching my lasagna video. And wouldn't you know it, Cope is right on there. Chat, bet your bingo points right now. Bet your bingo points right now. It's the worst guy on the internet mad at me for making a lasagna. Mad at me for making lasagna. This is an iron gullet joint. I don't have rent free, but that's okay. You have 90 seconds to bet your bingo points. Dingo for strife. Boom, boom. Let's go. My state's fighting data centers successfully.
Yes, socialism works.
Quebeca, give one a Harley Quinn lady. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Why didn't the song keep playing? 45 seconds to bet your bingo points. Let's read the card. Dave Growl, Slow Brain, Video Rewatch, Bink, Cope, Piss Break, Racism, Sings, Audio Issues, Alcoholic, Worries about Divorce, Worries about Paternity, Yelling, Misogyny, NPC Dialogue Tree, Edgy, Fuck Off, for the love of God, Please Clap, Watches an Ad, Quit, Sad Quit, Go Fuck Yourself, Does a Voice, Fuck It, and Self Own. Alright. I showed up late because I had to take a shower because I was stinky. So I did an article No right-wing losers showed up to defend their bad positions. And we have moved on to bingo. Let's go. All right, he's going to watch my lasagna video. Let's turn him up a little bit. Okay. It's an iron goal to join. Let's go. Or not. Let's go. What is happening? He can't.
Yes, my children,
Does a
lend
voice?
me your ears, and you shall hear the tale of Paul Revere. Or, actually, instead of Paul Revere, we're gonna be chasing the tail of this literal fat ass known as actual Jake, who can't be bothered to make lasagna right.
I'm about to hand make the best fucking lasagna you ever saw in your life. Do I have body shaming? No.
Now I am going to be going over this in excruciating detail as
Oh, good. He's going to finish it?
as we go. Let's see. Got my little hood on.
Yeah.
Got the other ear
This looks terrible. It looks really bad.
on.
I like it. Otherwise, your head's too smooth, and it's too loose on you.
Let's get into this.
Sure.
This is
The story of a girl cried a river and drowned. Every time he says that, every time he says, this is, I think of that, just so you guys know. The 90s are in me, dude. The whimsy's there.
whatever cooking video thing, lasagna, Jake. All right, Duck.
EB?
Go
Do I have EB? I have creepy.
whatever. Then I'll figure something else out.
Lasagna from scratch. I'm gonna make the sort of the bolognese sauce, the bolognese. We're gonna make a bechamel. I'm gonna make the pasta. You see, I have the KitchenAid with the pasta thing. So we're gonna make it all from.
All right. Congratulations.
That's a weird fucking thing to say to a guy making lasagna. Congratulations, incredulously. It's lasagna. It's lasagna. We don't have to. The tone is warrantless. I don't even know what to put for this.
You still suck.
From scratch.
All right, I'm gonna make a banging lasagna. Is he gonna finish the video?
First things first. We
It's
gotta
46 minutes long. The cut of this is 29 minutes. The video is 46 and a half minutes long. This cut is 29. I have my suspicions that this may not end with him finishing the video. But have you ever tried putting lemon pepper on cashews? That takes real skill. No.
gotta break all this down. So we have to do onions, carrots, celery. It's essentially three.
So I would do the pasta first because that needs time to rise.
It doesn't need time to rise. Self-own. No, it doesn't. What? So pasta is not leavened. Pasta does not have yeast inside of it. That's not a thing. I've never heard of that. Never heard of yeasted pasta in my life. Maybe like, is Spätzle yeasted? I don't even think so. I think it's just cut. I don't even know. That's not even a thing. So I do the pasta when I need it at the end. Last. It needs to hydrate a little bit, I guess. Like I roll it out at the end. I make it in the middle before my bechamel.
Part onion, 2-part carrot, 1 part celery, but I mean you can use however much you want. First thing I'm going to do is get the carrots. We want these to be like a fine sort of dice so that we have them all roughly uniform in a.
If you're going to chop them that fine, you shouldn't need to peel them first.
Why? These were just market carrots in a bin? I'm going to peel them so I don't get people's fingers on them. I'm just going to peel them. You don't have to if you like where you got your carrots from. I'm gonna peel my carrots. You do not have to if you have washed your carrots, and especially if you grow your own. Like, there's no reason. You don't have to. I just do it when I get it from marketplaces because I don't like the idea of people just like fucking sneezing on their hand and then touching all the carrots. This is an easy way to get rid of most of that. You're cooking it anyway, but I don't need the grime. Whatever they got going on. Yeah, you can peel the dirt off. You can wash them too. It depends on where you get your carrots from. Some of them are real clean. This is not the case here. He's wrong, of course.
But
Similar size. And I'll show you how to break down this first one. This is just my scrap basket on the left side here. So to break these down, cut the ends off, or just the end, I guess, into manageable parts. Cut it in half, roughly. Doesn't be perfect or anything. Just something manageable. And then the idea is to cut it into essentially strips down that axis and then back down the other way. I'll do kind of like this size.
Your finger placement is horrible.
That's sort of what we're looking for. You can go smaller.
Where do you want them to go?
I go a little bit smaller.
Of course, if you really wanted to get it done in a hurry, you just do the food processor, but...
I already clicked self-own. Yeah, sure. You can, if you'd like.
You know what? You do you.
Just so that the carrots melt into the sauce. This is going to simmer for...
Especially since you want them to melt, so you don't want them that big, right?
a couple hours traditionally, so they'll break down nice. So that's the size we're looking for everything.
Peeling that carrot when you don't have to,
Sings.
but just peeling that carrot because you want to.
Just wait until you see his use of a blender. It's a lot. A blender.
So for celery, you just kind of want to cut it down the length. There you go. Cut it one more time.
You can also cut these. You can also cut these in half one if you find this too long to try to aim down the middle, but it doesn't matter.
Of course, you could just use the chopper.
Yelling. Also does a voice. I'm going to use a knife. You can if you want to use the chopper. I never cut mine that fine. Oh, I always do. Especially for this, because I want it to layer in the lasagna. I don't want it chunky.
You just want to cut it down the length. It doesn't have to be like super precise or anything, but just...
Dude, that's nowhere near precise.
So you
It doesn't have to be precise.
have
Just
roughly equal
get
situations going on.
it to the size you want it.
Well, you suck at this.
This shouldn't take too long. You don't have to fuss about everything. It's going to break down a little bit when it cooks. Lose some water.
Yeah, if you want to take the time to make Michelin bechamel, you can mince everything. That's fine. I'm good.
Your finger placement sucks.
You just want it to be small enough.
I disagree. I can't. There's nothing to do there, but to use my fingers where they're at. I just disagree with you. There would be nothing to grab onto.
To meld together. Actually, that's enough celery for me. I'm not going to add more. That's plenty. Okay, so break down our red pepper. I'm going to add this whole thing.
Why is the red pepper in your lasagna?
Because I like them, and they add a nice sweetness, and veggies are good.
Why?
I don't know what you're... I don't know.
That's exactly in 0 lasagna recipes that I've researched.
I doubt 0 of them have involved peppers. I doubt that'd be pretty interesting. I've never seen 0 lasagna recipes without peppers. If you don't want a pepper, don't have it. I had the pepper, and I put it in there. It was delicious. Loved it. Because all the lasagna looked like sauce from a jar. Maybe, yeah. Research all recipes. Yeah, add the veggies you want. You could add more stuff. You could add zucchini. You could add squash. You could add fucking eggplant. You could add mushrooms. Yeah, you just gotta cook it down. You can add all sorts of shit. It'd be delicious in every single... I can't think of a veggie... You could add corn and peas to this shit. It'd be good. Jalapenos. Yeah. It's delicious. I would stick with a Mirepoix situation, but, like... Basically, the only thing I wouldn't take out of the Mirepoix is the onion.
That's not pizza sauce. That's marinara.
In fact, I've seen lasagnas that are only onion. I've seen French onion lasagnas and stuff like that, where they caramelize a bunch of onions. That's a thing. I don't know. You do what you want. Do all those in my sauces? Yeah. Mushrooms, dude. Making like a duck salad or something, and then cooking it down and putting it in there adds another like tone of meatiness. I sometimes do lasagnas or other things, like that, like a meat sauce or whatever, without meat altogether. Especially if kids are around, which is a thing I used to do more often than I do now. But... Although we'll see what the nephew ends up like.
Well, whatever. I guess you do you.
You keep saying
it's going to add sweetness. I like to add veggies to my lasagna because it's such a...
Also, if you don't want to do it like this, you can cut the cheeks off. Some people do that, but then they leave like a lattice of scraps. It depends on how much work I want to do.
If you don't want to add a bunch of different veggies...
Lasagna really isn't rich, my brother.
I guess not for Dave's palate. It's a block of cheese and pasta and meat. It's pretty fucking it's pretty rich in my opinion. I don't really have anything for Dave's a huge fat ass. I guess he just is. Like sometimes, I mean, if you have that in your mindset, that's good. I'm fat by happenstance, not mindset. Okay, I like everything, including veggies. All right, I'm just more sedentary than I'd like to be due to injury. Okay, if you got a fatty mentality, like I have some of, I can eat like shit too. I try not to though. I mean, that's okay, but you gotta make peace with that. It's Garfield's favorite for a reason. It's incredibly heavy. I make like 2 or 3 of these a year. Many such occasions. Dude, being a fatty boombalatti feels good, man. Go for it. Nothing wrong with it. It's fucking... I'd click baby mouth. I don't have it.
I'd say savory. I'll give you savory, but rich? Not really.
You don't have to.
What does he think rich means?
Cheesecake is rich, not this shit.
I would find cheesecake and a cheesy lasagna to be similar in richness. Definitely different in delivery, but barely. It's both cheese fat, dairy fat. Does he mean sweet? I guess. I don't know. Maybe.
But personally, I think you're missing out if you're just going with meat sauce, tomato, cheese. I think you're missing an opportunity to expand some flavors into your life.
Yep.
You can cut these into sections around the pithy part, and I just cut the ribs out. These are a little bitter, and you don't want them. So we have our...
He sees me just very comfortably process a pepper while I'm talking. And I did that in the long way. Like I said, you can set those and just cut the cheeks off. And you'll leave a little bit more waste, but I was trying not to waste so much.
Sections. And same thing, we're just cutting them roughly to the same form factor as everything else.
Your finger
I have also added
sucks.
shredded zucchini.
I think he wants me to do like this claw thing, but that's not always helpful to hold on to shit for a guy who hasn't. Like, I don't need it. Like, I think if you're trying to go really fast, it's good. Like, you're trying to go, but I'm not. I just want a nice little control of my situation and get it out of there. I don't like the claw. I think that's like an old school guy thing that helps you process a fucking ton of shit really fast that you do not need to do as a home cook. It's so that you can like mince onions at superhuman speed. Yeah. So I feel less in control of the claw. A lot of people do, unless you're going crazy fast, because then it's really helpful, and you will feel, if you're trying to go crazy fast, you will feel more in control with a sharp knife and the knuckles, because you can rub it along the side, and then just like you sort of essentially like crawl your fingers across, like any whatever you're mincing up. But I mean, there's just no reason to do it like that.
And
like
summer squash and more carrots.
Because you see, these are like watery and stuff, and I set the claw there, I won't have the pressure of my thumb to keep it together, and it'll slide out. I mean, live your life.
These kinds of sauces before.
Why in the hell would you add that?
Add what?
Look, this is a zucchini. A great big old basket of water.
Cook it in the mirepoix. Cook it out.
Why would you add that?
Does he think that nobody eats these things and they just exist to rot on the shelf of his local Walmart? His experience with these ingredients is zero. It's just ridiculous.
What is wrong with salami?
Zuka's good in a mirepoix. It's good in anything. You don't even have to be a mirepoix. I mean, mirepoix is just like the Trinity is a mirepoix. This is essentially that as well. I don't know.
Especially good if you have kids, which I don't, but I have fed,
I said the same thing. That's crazy that we're talking about the same thing. It's really, I say this with these kinds of dishes because kids tend to like them. They're accessible to kids because they have like cheese and stuff, and they're sort of like normalized through pop culture to be safe for kids, especially like, lasagnas and pastas and stuff like that. And so they're less skeptical of eating them, and you can just shove tons of vegetables in there that they'll never taste. They'll never know, oh, this very complex thing, I just think it's sausage and meat. They'll never fucking know they're getting nutrition. You don't even have to put that much cheese on it. It's super sneaky way to get nutrition to people that think they don't need any, which is kids and people like Dave.
Kids in and around the family and acquaintances and stuff, and I'm telling you, the more vegetables.
So, in fact, I did go give this to my mom, my brother, my sister-in-law, and their baby.
You can get them kids to eat, the better. And you.
Well, going with your chats and your fans' reaction to me, is there a reason nobody wants you around their fucking kids, Jake?
What? I'm saying I make this for kids and friends and family, and he's like, and why don't they want you around? Yeah, but I'm saying that I do that.
Maybe because you want to turn them into socialists?
Wait.
With your chats and your fans' reaction to me, is there a reason nobody wants you around their fucking kids, Jake? Maybe because you want to turn them into socialists?
Cope. This reminds me of my Twitter bio header, which is this. You converted my friend to being I think he said a slur, left-wing socialist libertarian, and I can never hate you enough for it. Hilarious. That's a reply I got on Twitter. Guy was really mad at me.
You need to eat vegetables too, not just kids.
Honestly, even right now, I could do better knife work than Jake.
I would love to see that. Please do.
And there we go.
Your son is dead. Killed by the
There's
wolf-line
that.
virus.
Last thing we need to do is the onion and the garlic. I'm not going to use this whole onion because it's huge. I got this from the local, technically my butcher produce section. Probably use
So
that.
the local
Not
grocery
that much, maybe a
store.
little bit more.
No. No, not the local grocery store. The grocery store I do not get produce from. The grocery store I get dry stock items from because they're typically cheaper. This is the play, chat. Find a place that sells local produce, which is what this does. It sells local produce, and it's a butchery, so which processes the local areas. Beef, chicken, pork, and sometimes they do seafood. They actually have like showcases for seafood where they'll come through and they'll have a vendor that did the seafood for them freshly that came through. Anyway, I buy stuff locally from local growers, and at the grocery store I buy like, you know, Pepsi or whatever. My energy drinks, lotion, and shampoo.
We'll see. I'm just going to eyeball it at the end.
I even buy most of my freezer stuff from the butcher too, because they make a really great homemade like tater tots and chicken nuggets and shit like that. So we don't ever get them at the store anymore. Way cheaper, and I get way more, and they're way better. So Asian market for fish, yeah, nice. I have I don't go there very often because I admittedly don't cook seafood very often, although I cooked shrimp today. There's a seafood place near the weed store that I go to. I'm pointing to it like you can go fucking see it. That I have gotten food from like 2 or 3 times now. And they're, not only do they fry fish there that you can just pick, but they can also, they'll just send you home with fresh stuff and you cook it yourself. Very cool. Stun on them? I will, dude. I will, bro.
This is how you process an onion. Cut it in half. Keep the stem or the root end.
Even though I did somehow magically prove it right now,
What in the fuck? He's slurring.
you people never accept it.
What's he talking about? Knife skills, probably?
And then, see all the sections.
And also, I'm criticizing a cooking video, not a live feed.
Yeah. Also, to note, I'm going slower in this video than I would if I wasn't filming it so that you can see it. And then I give you the example of the first thing so that you can walk through it and follow the video. And then I cut where I go and like do the rest of these things faster. For the record. There's no need for me to fucking go and just like work up a sweat and shit. Like I'm not racing against the clock. Talking it through very well. Thank you. It might be a long-winded video, but I think I did a good job of getting it through. I wanted you to be able to watch it while you were cooking. That was my goal. Like if you had never cooked any of this before, I wanted you to be able to break down a carrot, break down celery, break down an onion, break down a pepper, make a bolognese, pause it, watch it, keep it on your phone next to the counter, and make it with you. And I promise you, if you do that, you will make a lasagna. I'm not joking. You'll make a lasagna. You can do it too. It's not hard. It is work, but it's not hard. It's hard work, not difficult. How about that?
See, that's the thing.
Ooh, do we have Joker laugh? What the fuck, man? Dave's knife skills, by the way, time stamped.
And you just wanna...
Oh my god. Yeah, this is hard. What is this? Why is he scoring it? What? Why did he score it? What am I watching? I don't. Okay, so I know he doesn't cut his finger, but now I actually am worried about that in that video. Elite knife skills. Holy shit.
I don't know why he could beat Jake on knife skills.
Okay, let's stream together from our kitchens live on Discord any Thursday night you wish. I will be live and available to do so. Give me 1 day to prepare and I will make the exact same thing you make. You can even give me an ingredient list. And I'll make the same thing faster, better, and more beautifully. I promise you. I will do it. Just fucking tell me when. Say less, bro. I'm ready. Let's do a cook-off. What he's going to do is try to go really fast and cut the shit out of himself for the record. That would be hilarious. If he even... Can you imagine? Okay, first he'd have to get the spine to actually do it. And then second, he would cut the shit out of himself trying to go faster than he actually can. I would just very calmly do an onion. 6 beers in. I know, right?
Especially if I did his little dumbass GoPro shit.
That's probably how he got the forehead injury.
They say cut radially along those and sort of aim for beyond.
He sort of stopped saying stuff. Beyond the onion. See how I'm following the guy
it doesn't not have to be perfect. Just like there's, and then right down the middle.
You can also do this backwards. You could do that first.
Just thumbs right there, willing to meet the blade.
Yeah, I cut it right off. You saw it.
And then we just go.
And also, you don't have to do this to get diced onions. You don't have to go through all this bullshit.
Through all this bullshit, I made... This took me 20 seconds. Through all this bullshit.
Sort of small, medium dice. This is what you're looking for, though. This is roughly that big. Okay. Fill our veggie prep bowl right up. These are all going to go in the same time, so it doesn't really matter. If the onions hurt your eyes in this scenario, you just put a lid on, cover them, keep the fumes off you. All right.
Keep it clean.
If your ovens are hurting your eyes, that means you use a dull knife.
If your ovens... Oh, if your onions... No, if your onions are hurting your eyes, it's because they're onions. Yeah. NPC dialogue tree, yeah. So onions, when you cut them, their cells break, and then their allium... the like acid that makes them spicy aerosolizes into the air and touches your eyeballs, and I mean it's just gonna be uncomfortable, especially if you cut more than one of those. This is a yellow onion or a white onion, I don't remember.
That means you're a loser like fucking Jake.
If onions hurt your eyes, you're not a loser. You're just a human being with eyes that hurt from onions like everybody. Which is why people say, I'm not crying. I'm just cutting an onion. It's going to hurt no matter how sharp your knife is. The smaller the dice, the more it's going to hurt because you're breaking more of those cells. If your knife is dull, it could crush some of the cells that would lead to more of the aroma coming out. But the same could be said for like a mortar and pestle. Like when you crush the cells, more of the liquid comes out and thus more of the substance that hurts your eyeballs. So yeah, so if you mince them really small, they're going to hurt even more. It's not because you're a loser. It's because you're a Michelin star chef or something. So, yeah. I don't know, man. Dave, however, has felt like a loser every time he's been like, the Onion series, he's been like, damn it, I'm a loser, bro. And that's something he internalizes, but you don't have to, chat. You can be free of thinking that you're a loser if onions are spicy to your eyes. It's not a test of your manhood whether or not onions hurt your eyeballs. Universally accepted truth of having human eyeballs. You ever try to do a shallot or a pearl onion? Even worse.
All right, last thing, just some garlic. Cut the ends off. To get the skins off garlic, you just smash them. There you go. Nice and smashed.
There you go. The clove came out.
Had 3, but one shot out under the table, and God forbid he actually just edits it back on.
What? We'll pick it up. It's fine.
Yeah, well, guess what? Garlic is just fine.
Guess what? Jarlic is just fine. We got this motherfucker calling it Jarlic. This is pathetic.
Especially for the rate that I go through it.
Uh-huh. Okay. Well, if you go through it all the time, there's no reason not to have fresh garlic constantly in your kitchen. Frankly. Even more reason. The only reason I have garlic is that you never use garlic. That you have it for long periods of time for its preserved uses. You should also not get garlic. If you have to get preserved garlic like that, I would get whole jarred garlic, like whole cloves of garlic jar that you can cut yourself, or the paste, which holds better but still tastes sort of nasty to me. But still, it'll be better because it's airtight, better than those garlic jars that sort of get, you know, when you spoon through it, it sort of like mixes in, and then you sort of get like brown garlic over the time. You know what I'm talking about.
Skins fall right off. All right, and then with garlic, especially, we don't have to be very precise here. We're just going to cut it up.
Oh my God,
Get it
your
down
knife skills
to a
are
side.
horrible!
Where it can cook
They're not.
with the rest of the stuff.
Just fucking minces garlic really well right in front. Your knife skills are horrible! That's so fucking funny, dude. Look, I do not claim to be Gordon Ramsay has actually got really great knife skills. I do not claim to be at that level. I've never needed that, right? Fucking good for a home cook, and I think all of you can certainly aspire to be at least this good, easily. If you really want to spend the time on doing the claw thing, go for it. It will be very good for you if you want to move really quick. It will definitely be very good. I don't find much use for it. I would prefer the stability I have with the equipment I have. Like, I don't have like a whole prep bench. I don't have to move through a bunch of onions like that. You know, I don't know many home cooks that do use it unless they were in big time prep kitchens and were a prep chef for a long time or so.
You can spend more time on that if you want. I'm not gonna. It doesn't matter. All right. We are going to brown off some sausage. We'll not even really brown it. We're starting to like cook it down and render it out.
So you're just gonna cook it?
We're gonna brown it and render it. We're not just gonna cook it.
We don't need to get a lot of color on this because we don't want this to overcook.
By the way, this is a video that Jake's brethren demanded that I do.
My brethren? Thank you, brother, for suggesting my lasagna video. Hear, hear!
So, well, tomorrow I'm gonna be on meeting my
Wowzers. Slow brain.
Patreon requirements.
Wowzers.
This is something they demanded I do. And right now, all I see is a guy that can't cut shit worth of crap. Very bad knife techniques and has no real ability at all.
All right. Then I guess Dave could easily do better than this shit. That's for sure.
Cook.
And by the way, I haven't taken him out of context once, haven't cut 1 second of his video.
I would love if you finished the video, but one would suspect that's not happening.
This is Italian sausage that's hand mixed at my local butcher. It's good. You can also use like a mixture of sausage and burger or pork and whatever ground stuff you got going on is fine. Just want to make sure it has decent contact.
Actually, no. Whatever your ground meat mix is not fine for every fucking iteration of lasagna.
I don't know. I don't know where he comes up with his gripes sometimes. I just don't understand. He's just mad, I guess. Just being contrarian, yeah.
With the bottom. And then what we're going to do is, once this starts to brown, we're going to dump essentially all of this in there. Mix it around. We're going to get some, like, brown bits on the bottom. Well, maybe. This isn't a stainless steel or anything. This is non-stick. But then we're going to deglaze with wine. We're going to add some stock. And then we're going to add tomatoes. And then we're going to stew this down.
Didn't you bitch and complain about me deglazing with wine?
No. I noticed, of course, that you did not deglaze whatsoever with wine. You poured wine in there, and there was nothing to deglaze. You just boiled it, yeah. Only use half a bottle. Look, you can cook a whole bottle of wine in your meat sauce if you want. You got to cook it all the way down. It'll be really, in my opinion, too much. But you can do it. And then you got to add something else at the end.
But it's okay if you do it, fat ass. Okay, I got it.
Why is Dave pretending that I'm fatter than him? That's not what's happening here. He's gotta lose like fucking 50, 60 pounds before he can even get close to my girth. Okay?
Got it. This is why I know I'd whoop your ass anytime, anywhere.
Except for apparently Thursdays on Discord, live on stream, because that would be too convenient for everybody. Anytime, anywhere, except for the times Jake sets, which is Thursday evening, this Thursday, next Thursday, any Thursday. And I will make whatever you request faster, with more flavor, and better looking than you. He means in person, but he doesn't. Drive out to the local park. We'll grill there.
And no, I'm not going to do a thing where our fans vote on our dishes.
Who has said anything about fan votes? I have never once brought that up. I've never once considered including them in a fan vote. Simply, they can be here and have their own opinions if they want in chat. It'll just be between you and me, and then we can talk about the merits of them.
My fans will vote me, your fans will vote yours, and you have more.
Oh, there's a cope that you could click if you wanted. I have more fans? Interesting. Why is that? Why do you think that is? Why do more people like me? I don't know. It's probably nothing. It's probably got nothing to do with their experience here at all.
But in a blind taste test,
I would fucking crush you. You would put out beige gloop. People would eat with their eyes, and they would be like, "Wow, that looks like shit." And then they would eat with their mouth, and they'd be like, "What?" And then they would eat mine, and they'd be like, pretty nummy, dude."
I guarantee you, anytime, anywhere, I'll kick your ass.
Oh, I already clicked NPC dialogue tree.
For an hour and a half, 2 hours or so, maybe a little bit less, depends on. We're just going to get this down to a nice simmer. See all the fat that's going to be rendered out of here. It's just good. Of course.
Did you see me leaving that in the bottom so it can brown?
Mix it with the olive oil I just put in there. In this case, I would choose something wooden. Silicone is going to be a little bit too soft, and anything metal we scrape around in here is going to fuck up the bottom of your whatever your cooking vessel might be.
Now just render these out.
Oh my god, it's gray! It's gray! It's gray!
Yeah, just wait. You have to render it out. Don't worry. He's screaming. Hold on, do we have screams? Fuck, we don't.
I thought about doing this in my duchy, but I'm just going to do it.
Because he did the exact same shit with me. It's gray! It's gray!
Right here.
Yep.
Is this why you actually stopped with this channel like 2 years ago? Is that...
Do I have walrus? I don't.
why? Is that why, dipshit?
Yeah, that's it. I'm embarrassed from making my delicious lasagna.
Keep breaking it down, and then right around this point, you see there's still a good amount of fat. This sausage is cooked, but it's not, overcooked or cooked through. It's certainly got plenty to render out. We're going to take all these veg and pour them in. We're also going to hit this with some salt.
Pretty classic bolognese.
Not too much. Just to help the water come out of that.
It's a bunch of veg and unsalted pork.
Nope, it's sausage. Not unsalted whatsoever. Just a little bit of salt in this. And then everything cooks down together.
I don't know if there's
Pork is naturally salt, that's right.
such a thing as too much salt.
You don't think there's such... There's definitely is such a thing as too much salt, please.
All right, and now...
Also...
You're jealous of my kitchen. Why?
Is there going to be pepper in our future?
Black pepper? Maybe. Maybe? I don't think black pepper is a very... I have actual peppers in there.
Is there going to be pepper in our near future?
What we want to do is we want to cook these vegetables in the sausage until...
By the way, has there been pepper added at any point?
If you like to add black pepper, you can. I don't associate black pepper with a lasagna or a bolognese. You can add some if you'd like. I do have regular pepper though, which isn't black pepper.
Because I'm struggling to remember when pepper was added.
He's addicted to it.
You got salt!
You don't need to add pepper if you have salt. That's not a thing. Those are different ingredients altogether. You do not have to add pepper to everything.
Where's pepper?
Where's pepper? Where's the pepper? Oh my god. I just can't imagine being this stressed out all the time, brother. Please clip it. Oh my fucking god, dude.
Until
Just a bunch of fucking biddies where Dave's screaming random nonsense.
No, I'm not talking about the rap group breaking up.
The rap group? Please clap. We're a Dave growl away from a bingo. The rap group? Salt and Pepper? Why is he so mad at me? Anyway, if I was gonna make this again, you can let this really brown in the bottom of your pan. I had shittier pots back then.
Yes, socialism works.
I'm not crazy about hard searing meat into Teflon, but you can do it. Dagarash, give one to black pepper. You could also render it down for a long time. But I mean, you're already cooking this for fucking ever, so you don't want to go too hard on the meat. Otherwise, you could for real dry it out before the sauce comes together because you cooked it way too hard at the beginning, and you dehydrated that shit, and you don't want to do that. So, you know, unless you. I guess unless you do it like Dave tries, you could reserve it, I suppose. But I just fucking do not find that to be useful. Yeah, you can add pepper if you want later. I don't mind. I might even. I typically don't do that if I am just using pork in my situation, like the pork sausage, because I feel like it goes better with beefy things, but I mean, it's not like I would just leave it out forever. I like it too. I like that as well. But yeah, do it if you want. I feel like you would add too much though. I don't want it to be pepper forward. You can do it at different stages too, depending on how you want the pepper to taste. If you do it here, it'll toast up a little bit.
They're like translucent and getting a little more happy in there. This is going to cook for a long time together, so we don't want anything to overcook now. Might take, I don't know, 5 to 10 minutes to set.
Is there pepper in our future?
Dude. We'll season later. He's screaming about black pepper, and that is, I gotta be honest, not something I expected with this one. I thought he would do the knife thing. I guess I just thought he would not finish the video otherwise. I didn't really have any other expectation. The only thing he knows is black pepper. This is kind of like the butter thing.
These things! These little black peppercorns!
Uh-huh. You need to put them in every food or it's not food anymore.
Depending on your vessel.
Also, I would typically do this later, either way.
Heat you got going on. I'm on, like...
I guess not. I guess fuck pepper. It sucks.
He's so offended. I've never met a man more fucking pressed in my whole life. I haven't put any seasoning in this yet. Just the salt. I haven't done anything. I haven't added a single fucking herb. Very good. Fuck pepper.
It means nothing.
It means nothing. It's
and
true.
You think you can beat me.
Dude, I want to try his black pepper lasagna.
6 out of 10 here. If you have gas, maybe it'll go faster with the direct flame. Might have to keep it moving a little bit more. Just keep an eye on it. These...
Yeah, and your veggies are way too big.
They're not. They're going to lose water and dehydrate. And then there's a further step. Cilantro pesto. Oh my god, it was so grody.
And also, this takes hours.
Mm-hmm.
Vegetables are going to soften a little bit.
I know what you're making,
make it.
My dear.
A nice meaty and veggie filled.
It does. I walk away from it.
Bolognese. So let this go for a little bit. We'll be back.
He said they were too small earlier. He said I didn't have to make them that small.
Shortly, and we'll be adding some liquid to this and cooking down. All right, during this stage, you're going to see...
That's nowhere near cooked down.
Thank you. That's why we're 9 minutes into the fucking 47-minute long video.
That's nowhere near cooked down. I've made enough bolognese to know that isn't cooked down enough.
There's 36, 37 more minutes left in my video. He's used to his own cooking videos being 4 minutes long. 4 minutes? Like 3, 2.
Either your vegetables are too goddamn chunky, or yeah, you just failed at everything.
See a lot of steam coming up. That's the water I'm talking about cooking out. That's good. You want this. So while it's steaming like this, and you can see like the water coming through here on the bottom.
Oh my God! You're not gonna add the wine now. You're not gonna. Oh my God! Please say God no.
Some of the fat.
Please say God no.
I think it's interesting that Dave has opinions on when to do that. I think it's fascinating that he's like, well, not yet. When to do that, Dave? After I've taken everything out of the pot first, I think.
You'll see this cooking through. Don't be scared to take your spoon and grab a little piece of vegetable or something. Everything's cooked through now. And taste it. And just check for doneness. You still have a little,
God, please
little
say
bite
God
to them?
no.
Like the peppers and stuff. The onions are getting close. You can see they're translucent.
No!
Peel it down in there a little
I
bit.
know what's gonna happen.
Pull them out and show you. You know, it's not delicious or anything yet because it's not done, but it is, you know.
Oh
you
my
can,
God,
you can start to taste
no!
what's going on here. So, you're on the right track. Keep going. Keep cooking.
No, it's not. It's
Also
not
taking this
done.
time while it starts cooking down, dude.
It's not... He doesn't listen? Do I have doesn't listen? He can't listen to me. I say it's not done. And he's like, it's not done. And I say, it's not done. He's like, it's not!
Just keep...
That's not pizza sauce. That's marinara.
Why does he think I think it's done? I don't know. I don't know. It's not fucking done, guys. Chat, there's a ghost train. Participate in it, but I'm not paying attention. I will shout you out that. Thanks for paying us. Participate immediately. Subscribe right now. Do it.
Chipping away at breaking down the sausage pieces. Like, anytime you stir it, you might see, like...
You don't have to break
here's
down
a
the
couple-
fucking
couple bigger
sausage pieces. You have to...
He's screaming. You should do that. You should break them down so that they're tasty and they're small, and so you can make layers in your lasagna. You should do it. I've never been yelled at for this kind of shit in my life. 90 seconds to go. Thank you very much, Astral Calico. Fine. Subscribe immediately,
Because
chat.
I need the bacon to make my quesadilla meat mix. You're a meatball!
He's so fucking mad. He's so...
What's wrong with cheese?
How does he like hold on to it? I don't know how it works, man.
Sperm bang!
Being one of my haters must be some of the most confusing, strenuous times of your life. Because I am so fucking nice, okay? I might be forthright, and I might be stern, and I might be confident, but I'm fucking nice, man. I'm a good time.
What's wrong with Canadian bacon?
My values are, you should have a better time on Earth, and people scream and froth and shit their pants to be like, no, I don't! Can't even make lasagna without this guy being triggered out of his fucking mind. Do we have triggered? No. Hey, Your life should be better. No, I want to work more for less. Okay. All right, dude. Why? It's not really different here. He wants to work twice as hard by not knowing what the fuck he's doing for less because he won't build any flavor with anything. It's wild.
Break down the fucking vegetable pieces!
Yeah, break down the vegetable. They will break down. You're not going to see these. These are going to be gone. I'm fucking dying. No, stop. Don't look at me. Everyone shut up. All right, shut up. All right, we're doing it. All right, we're doing it. We're locked in. Shut up. We're locked in. I'm not looking at chat.
Just break them down a little bit with a spoon.
I'm not listening to chat either.
You don't do it all at once. You don't have to do it at all, really. I just like it better.
Jake defeated.
No, I'm tuning you out.
Yeah, I like it when it's more mixed up. Like
Jake.
I'm sure whatever comes out of his mouth is gonna be so fucking nice and normal.
You once challenged me to have a live cook-off, which
I've twice, maybe even thrice, ignoring the hype train. Fuck the hype train. Subscribe immediately so baby can have
Jake defeated.
baby can have a nice thing. Subscribe or baby will have fewer nice things on account of the number of subscriptions. Think of that. It was a ghost train. It doesn't even count. If it hits 3, I'll pay attention. It was a ghost train. Chat doesn't want to do the train. They want to do this. They don't want a booty party. I have it in case you want it. We'll see what happens. Ridiculous. Porque no los dos? Because it's a silly ghost train? You listen to Bezos? You let Bezos control you so easily to sway you? The algorithm says, give this man. You locked this boy out? Yeah, I locked this boy out. He heard me talking, so he immediately wanted me to be...
I'm sorry you're too much of a pussy to handle salami, but I think salami is delicious.
Oh, she handed me these edibles without saying anything and assumed that I would open it for her without saying, will you open this for me?
Well, you were talking, and I was going to say,
well, I'm very selfish. I was going to eat the chocolate. We'll see what happens. Thank you, this one. I can't get it open either.
Adult-proof packaging.
That's fine.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I was grabbing the wrong piece. I should have looked at it first. I thought foolishly that if I just don't look at it, I could figure it out. See, this is what I'm talking about. Ghost Train's ridiculous. Thank you, chat, if you did participate. We only take organic movement here. I'm a man of the people, all right? I only want your real hype trains. None of this fake shit. None of this fake shit. None of this AstroTurf shit to get you to spend more money on the stream. Grassroots trains. That's what I'm talking about. Exactly. I don't recognize your Bezos train. I only listen to chat. Do some acid, dude. Alright. Fucking State of Israel, you're banned from talking about any of that shit. Alright.
You knew I would never agree to.
Why would you never agree to it? You can stay at home and stream from your kitchen and make anything you want and tell me what to make, and I'll go do that. You can even give me an ingredient list, and then we'll both stream live from our kitchens on any given Thursday night. Now I wonder, why would Dave, who definitely doesn't live at home with his mommy and daddy, not want to stream live from his kitchen on a Thursday night? That seems odd. Why would an independent, wealthy, right-wing alpha man like Dave, I'm sorry, Sigma, who is a professional home cook, why would I, who has a great cooking show, how could I stand a chance? It's weird that he's not just stomping me where I stand. A slugma? True. He's definitely a slugma.
Because it's pointless.
Why is it pointless? I don't think it's pointless. EP. Low energy EP baby.
Jake, anytime you want
Apparently not. You say anytime, anywhere. Thursdays on Discord. No.
to have
From your kitchen. No.
a cook-off with me,
Okay, then fucking drive out here and go to a park. Tell me where you're at, and I'll meet you there, and we'll grill a steak. You fucking pussy. Go ahead. You won't do it. Go ahead. I'll fucking meet you in public. We can grill. We'll do it for charity, you fucking loser. I'll invite chat. You can invite your chat too. And we can have a blind taste test. I don't mind. We'll drive on out here. Wood blood sports. Chat's invited to the cookout. Yeah. So go ahead. Anytime. Do it over the internet or come drive on out, brother.
and a blind
You are welcome to.
judging panel has agreed
You know what would be hilarious? If he left town, I feel like ICE would pull him over and he'd be like, "Whoop."
on
What's he saying?
a cook-off with me, and a blind judging panel is agreed upon, I'm there.
Okay. Go ahead and drive out. We'll do that.
Not a problem.
Apparently, it's a problem. If I had drunk, I would have clicked it.
I am looking at this and just seeing a disaster. I've made this exact dish you're doing.
Lasagna? Lots of people think they've made lasagna like this, I think. I don't believe you have. I would love to see that. I watched you make a recent lasagna. It was ass.
And my veggies were falling into a paste.
Okay. If you want to do that, you can. Yeah, sure. You could do that. I don't think that would be very good, but that's fine. You can do that. Yeah. I don't think that's what I would want.
In like half the fucking time.
Half the time. It's been 9 minutes.
Whatever. I don't care.
I don't care.
Like this. Smaller pieces of sausage. It makes it feel more saucy, especially in the lasagna that we're making this with. But you can put this, when we're done with this, it's just going to be a ragu. Like, this could be on pasta, penne, ziti, whatever you got going on.
You seriously expect those big-ass chunks of carrot?
He just told me I shouldn't break it down. He just fucking told me I shouldn't break it down. And then it's too big. And then it's too small. And then it's too big. I think he's getting choice paralysis. I think he's oscillating. He's oscillating between conflicting criticisms.
To liquefy.
To liquefy? I don't want the carrot to liquefy. If you want a liquefied mirepoix for some reason, you could grate the onions, carrots, and celery. You could also, after you're done cooking it, blend it with an immersion blender. Totally fine. And then add your meat if you'd like to. It'll be more of like a German tomato soup, though, which is good. I like that. I think it'll taste good. It'll just be different than you were expecting. I think the consistency will be off because it'll be soup. But you can. I don't think a puree of mirepoix in a lasagna would be bad if you got the consistency right. Necessarily. I wouldn't blend the fucking sausage though, but so I'm already too late. Can't undo that. I would not do that. Dude, he's tipping over. Why is he tipping over? He's not going to finish this. He's never going to finish this. He does not have the stamina. He's never done this. Has he even made it to the pasta portion ever one time?
All right, not too much longer. I think this has been cooking for probably like 6 to 8 minutes or so. We are about ready to deglaze and to add tomatoes and cook this down.
Oh, I can't wait for this shit.
Okie dokie.
All right, right before we do that, we're going to pick some of this parsley. You can grab any fresh herbs. Basil would be really good in this. You're using tomatoes. Just bundle them up into like it doesn't have to be perfect or anything. Just get them bundled. And just cut down the middle.
Oh my god, horrendous knife skill. Oh my god! Do you just hate the tip of that particular thumb that much?
It's like, is it 30 minutes? Well, it's fucking 24 minutes.
And then just run your knife through it a couple times. You can also...
If you're putting it in a blender, does it matter? Oh, that's right. No, it doesn't. Because I've already made my own salsa in that blender. A video you probably criticized. Jackass.
A jackass? Fuck.
Called Chipotle salsa.
Mispronounces? Shit. Time.
Oh, ain't that a cunt?
No? What does that even mean? His salsa was paste? I didn't see it. I don't know if I looked at it.
Also add fresh parsley at the end. After you're done baking your lasagna and stuff, you might do that. This is all going in. Here we go. We're going to grab this wine, which is just a cheap wine. You use fucking Pinot Grigio. You can use, doesn't matter. Red wine.
Yeah. And so you see the fat has started to render out and there's no like water inside.
The type of wine, whether it's expensive or cheap, is irrelevant. It's the brand.
The brand? It's about brand loyalty. It has nothing to do with the quality.
That's the ticket.
That's the ticket, dude. Alcoholic.
As long as it's dry is all that matters. Just so you get that nice contrast, some of the acid from this in there.
See how it's broken?
These are nice and cooked.
See how it's broken down?
Down. Okay. We're going to add about, I don't know, a cup.
If you're making a ragu, it should be red wine.
Alcoholic again. You can do a red wine. That would be too heavy for what I'm going for. I'm also making a bechamel. I wanted a lighter, acidic, brighter sense from that than the sort of more like rich, grape forward, sweet red wine situation. You wouldn't know anything about that. That's fine though. You can totally do red wine if you want. You do any wine you got. I preferred a dry situation because, like I said, I wanted the acidity and brightness. Don't cook with red wine. I also don't think that's true. You can definitely cook with red wine sometimes. There's stuff for that. Beef burg.
Just not for nothing, but it should be red wine.
Not. It should be red wine.
There we go. All right, we're going to let this cook down. And we added the wine. We deglaze. Now, this is a nonstick pan, so it doesn't build fond like maybe a stainless steel or something would. Maybe you have something that'll build more.
I have many nonstick pans, and they have always built fond. It's
Then the bottom of that's destroyed. Maybe if you have like a heavy bottom nonstick combo, because I have like a skillet, but I still wouldn't really want to sear on those. It can hurt the Teflon coating over time. I do like eggs in my nonstick. I have a Misen steel bottom nonstick that I like, but not really for searing stuff, not really for building deep dark fond because it doesn't conduct heat as well. He has Teflon in his blood, maybe.
You suck at building fond.
Okay. I don't. What a weird thing to say to a guy. Stainless skillet. Well, now I have a stainless set. I got rid of these since this. These were on their last year of service to me.
I don't want to say you're a pussy about heat.
David. Pussy about heat.
But I don't know.
This has been sizzling hot the whole time, by the way. But I don't know. Cool. That's it? Wow, that was really pathetic.
Again? Your ground beef looks gray.
It's not ground beef, it's sausage, and it's been rendering the whole time. It'll continue to do so throughout the bolognese stage. So you don't want to, like I said, you don't need to over brown this because it will start to dehydrate. So it's like something you sacrifice for the long-term health of the bolognese. Because as these break down, when the steam comes up, that's water evaporating out of the situation. Just because it's suspended in water doesn't mean that the proteins inside of it have hydration. You know what I mean? So you can get dry meat inside of this, and that's not what I wanted. It'd be grody.
Considering you bring that up with me all the fucking time.
Yeah, I just really think you don't understand the difference. That's okay.
So I don't know. Maybe you somehow contracted me to make your own goddamn ground beef.
That didn't mean things. That didn't mean... Can you listen to that again? That didn't mean anything.
With me all the fucking time. So I don't know. Maybe you somehow contracted me to make your own goddamn ground beef.
Yeah, that's not a sentence. I don't have anything.
Or you're just trying to scam the system.
The system? What the fuck is he talking about? What system would be scammed by making a lasagna? I don't understand. The fucking lasagna stoppo. Fucking Italians coming around. Let us in! Mamma mia! You put the red pepper. Where's the black pepper? No!
That party, guys. Excuse me. And that party is officially fucking over.
More fun, but Either way, you want this wine to cook out. You do not want to just start pouring other shit in there right now. Let this wine cook down. We're gonna...
Which takes literally 20 seconds, but...
No, it doesn't. He's sundaving. Fuck.
You do you, my dude.
You do you, my dude. NPC dialogue tree has already been clicked. I'm sad. Growl, motherfucker.
essentially get the liquid out of here. Get the
Dave Downing, also valid.
Alcohol burned off.
Great. So all we're left is the lovely fat that you left us by cooking fatty ass shit.
Yes, we did put no fat in this, except for just the barest amount of olive oil, and then used the pork fat and the sausage fat to be enough for that entire mirepoix. Yeah, that was a decent ratio. If you feel like it's too much at the end, when you've cooked the bolognese down, it'll have settled on the top and you can pull it off, but I don't think you're going to care in the lasagna. I think it's going to be nice.
Nice simmer.
He wants me to drain the fat, which I will not do, of course.
Adding the liquid is now going to start the process of this really breaking down and melding together as far as flavors are concerned. There's some chicken stock here as well. Just so it's all incorporated. Alright, it'll take a couple minutes for this to cook down. But we'll see this.
I was enjoying this video. I kind of want to watch this video again. It's a good one.
And that's the problem with socialism.
What?
Right there, that's where they want the public food to be.
Lasagna? I do want people to have good lasagna, I guess. Yeah, that's true. I suppose it. The socialists want you to have lasagna. Watch out. Oh no! Free lasagna! No! Handmade pasta! I'm fucking mad. Is he having a literal stroke right now? Well, he's crashing out because he sees me doing competent things in front of him, and when I get to the handmade pasta and make a bechamel and then make a whole lasagna, he's not going to have much to say. He doesn't have the stamina to do anything with this. This was uncut, by the way. Amazing. This is what they want you to have. This is the socialism food they want you to have.
Well, most everyone else would prefer the bearer of pizza dough.
Pizza dough? While everyone would prefer the bearer of pizza dough. Does he mean the Italians? Wowzers. There it goes. Okay. We are out of here. Wah, wah. Alright, we're out. Is this over? Oh? Oh?
Alrighty.
Uh-huh.
I think that's where I'm going to end it.
Oh my god.
Good night, everybody.
Holy shit, sad clip for sure. You piece of shit. No, you fucking loser, dude. Jesus fucking Christ, this is some shit. Oh my god, dude. He is so fucking washed. Dave, you are absolutely pathetic. I just cannot deal. Ding no. Absolute fucking tragedy of a person. This you couldn't write a bigger loser than this. into existence. Like, you couldn't make a fictional one. Alright, maybe one day he'll get through the fucking lasagna video! Holy shit. Wouldn't that be amazing? What if he did? What if he took another stab at it, dude? God. Oh. Alright. Dude, I can't believe the brave right-wing boys that have been in my mention all day haven't shown up. That's pretty fucking crazy. You'd think they were so knowledgeable and confident. Alright. He'll never reach the layer construction stage? Bro. It doesn't have to be like this. What if he was competent? Alright. Alright, chat. I love your faces. It's Tuesday tomorrow. Try to be here earlier. We still did it. Still did the damn thing. Thanks for hanging out. Not quite as late or long because I started late, but that's alright. It's bed night. Bed night time. Night to time bed. Everyone go sleep. I'm gonna go eat more shrimp etouffee. Get to even everybody else with normal sleep schedules. I'm off work. I do my off work cool down now for a few hours. It's trash. Alright, love your faces. I'll be back tomorrow. You don't have to sleep. That's okay.